All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, brothers and sisters all over the world. Kakas and dadas and kakas all over the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever part of the day this message finds you. Habariza Asabui, Habariza Mchana, Habariza Gioni, brothers and sisters all over the world. The name of this channel is The African Times, and I'm Thomas. All right, everybody. During this program, for anybody that's new, uh, we're in Africa, and we're kind of sharing with you our experiences here, as well as talking about the issues that affect us, uh, you, your children, your grandchildren, and those people who look like me and you in the whole family. The issues we talk about are life issues, entertainment, all the areas of people activity, with a special emphasis on uh, the economic impact that many of the things that take place in our lives, uh, the economic impact that those things have on you, your children, and our families. Okay, and sometimes we have a moment like we're going to have now, where had a real interesting experience happen. It was very, in some ways, frightening experience, and then in some ways, kind of funny. Uh, uh, when you look back on some things after you experience them, they they don't seem as terrifying as they did when you were in the middle of them. But as you saw on the picture, there was an attack. A monster came to get us, uh, and we were terrified, afraid. We had to run for our lives. Uh, there was a six-legged creature, an eight-legged creature. It was huge. It was probably the size of my head. It was huge. Well, maybe maybe not the size of my head, but it looked that way at that moment. It looked huge. And it was creepy. We just in America we have Halloween, and during Halloween you can see people, they decorate their houses with ghosts and goblins and creatures of the night and creatures of the day. And sometimes you'll even see, and this is for people who are not from America. We have a thing in America called Halloween. And during that time, it's in October, October 31st, the last day of October. And during that time, that whole month, uh, people traditionally decorate their houses with scary, spooky, uh, sometimes even cute ghosts, uh, spiders, snakes, dead people, goblins, ghouls, The Walking Dead, you name it. And anyway, so the other day we were actually Jackie, my wife, was resting, sleeping. Kids were in the bed, and she just happened to look at the doorway, entrance to the bedroom, and she couldn't believe what she saw. It was a huge, huge, crawly, spooky thing coming to get her. And so she jumped up. She looked just to make sure she was seeing what she thought she saw. And it was what she thought she saw. It was a tarantula. Tarantula. Uh, that's what it was. So you see, let me show you this picture of this thing. Look here. Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, it was a tarantula, and uh, it was coming to get her. It was coming to get her. So she had to fight for her life. She had to fight for her life. Um, Fortunately, well, first let me go back and tell you. This particular spider isn't really a tarantula. It's in the tarantula family. And this item, uh, this spider, we don't. I looked it up, and we don't really have that one in the place where we're from. Uh, it's kind of native South America, I think, in here in Africa. But it looks like a tarantula, and many times people mistake it for a tarantula because it's big like that, and it's hairy, and yeah, it was in the house. So you see the video. Look at the video. You see, you see, it was upside down. It flipped because apparently she tried to. She got a broom. She had to protect herself. The thing was going to get her, so she got a broom and she tried to. She tried to protect herself, but the thing was, she hit it a couple of times. It's huge. It wouldn't die. It was like the spider from The Walking Dead. It wouldn't die. So when she hit it, it kind of flipped over. Then it flipped itself back over. Eventually, Jackie being the superhero, heroine, or the superstar superhero that she was able to subdue the terrible animal, the villain, the spider. She was able to win. She was able to kill it. And now I wasn't there. I was too afraid. No, no, no. I'm just kidding. I wasn't too afraid. I was on a trip. So she was on the phone. She was on the phone with me, and I could hear them struggling. Her and the spiders, And at one point, the spider jumped on her head, and she was trying to get it off her face. It covered her whole face. It, well, that part didn't happen. I'm just adding that for special effects. But the point is, she was she was in a battle with the spider. Needless to say, you know, she won and she was able to kill the tarantula. It wasn't a tarantula. I can't remember the name of the spider. Let me see if I could get the name of this spider. I'm trying to remember the name of this spider, man. It was incredible. Hold on. I really wanted to have the name of that spider. I should have done that first. But the spider was very big, and you can't even in the video. You can't see you can't see the you can't see the name of the spider. Uh, you can't see the name. I mean, you can't really see how big the spider is because of the video. But uh, it's 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 not again. It's very hairy looking, and uh, God, it's very frightening because if you've never seen a spider that big, if you've never seen one that big, uh, it's gonna frighten you like you wouldn't believe. So they have what's called a baboon spider in Africa, and it's very similar to that. Although this one wasn't uh, 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 a baboon spider. I'm looking for the name. I'm trying to get that quickly for you. Let me see. Hold on. Very good. Trying to get it. Trying to get it. Yeah, I think it. I think it actually. Yeah, I think it. May be. Uh, yeah. Yeah. It's generally called like a baboon spider. So that may be it. You can look that up if you want, and you'll get a chance to see exactly what was uh, what was coming to get her. And so, okay, everybody, I just thought I'd jump in and show you another experience here that we were having, and we had this is the second one. The other one was outside, but this one was able to come in the house, probably because we make some really good food here, and it probably smelled the food and wanted to come and get a little taste, or maybe maybe Jackie had some good perfume on, and it smelled the perfume and wanted to come and get a closer look at the beautiful lady wearing the nice perfume. So either way, you know now, if you travel here, don't worry. This spider is harmless. It's not poisonous or anything like that. And the reality is, it doesn't really bother you. It wasn't coming after her. It was just walking through the house, probably on the way going where it was going, minding its own business, much like the good people we have. So, all right, everybody, just popped in, sharing that with you. Good to talk to you again. You guys take care. Have a good day. Ooh hoo roo. Ooh hoo roo. Ooh hoo roo.